Okay, so lately the God of War franchise has been cooking in 6 different pots. They got a lot going on right now, and there's a lot of stuff that's coming out, being announced, being showed, and I keep seeing people online either having the time of their life
or going to war on the timeline.
But today, I just wanted to talk about some of the stuff going on with the boy Kratos, the white man himself. Not really white, but you know what I mean. First things first, let's talk about the game that literally just dropped, God of War Sons of Sparta. Now, this one was mad random. I've seen from other YouTube channels, like I think Mr. Maddie Plays and Jake Baldino. Shout out to those guys, man. I've been watching their videos for years, but anyway, they've been hinting that they've seen stuff online saying that we were getting a Metroidvania type of God of War game for a while. I figured it would have been like Kratos either like as a war general or around the time of the first games, but no, it went even further back. He's like a young boy with his younger brother. Now obviously it's a 2D platformer, and I've been seeing nothing but positive reviews about it, but honestly I'm not going to try that game because me personally, if I'm playing a Metroidvania game, the combat has to be top tier. It has to look good to me. This game so far, everything that I've seen, the combat looks extremely boring. I'm not sure about how the story is, but I'm not the type that can just grind through a Metroidvania. But I just wanted to mention that game. If anybody's been playing it, please let me know if it's really good, because low-key, if I keep seeing an overwhelming amount of positive news, I'm going to be tempted to try it. Maybe it'll go on free for PlayStation Plus soon. Most of the God of War games are. But anyway, the next thing, we are getting the whole trilogy, the whole first trilogy remastered for the big PS5. And actually, I think it's more than a remaster. I think they're completely remaking the games. So I'm expecting either God of War 3 graphics. If not, really, it needs to be up to like God of War Ragnarok graphics at this point. Those games are old as hell. I'm pretty sure we've got a collection at one point, but the only one that really got like somewhat of next gen treatment is God of War 3, and even then it's not on par for the type of stuff we're getting now. But I'm pretty sure they are going to be with probably modern day graphics, if not somewhat close to them, because I just searched it. It's going to be rebuilt from the ground up, all of the first 3, and the original voice, that boy TC Carson, he coming back for it too. Yo, I'm hyped for that. I cannot wait to play through all the first games. When I was younger, I had this thing where I always felt like I needed to play a whole series of games if I'm gonna like hop in at any given point, because I started with God of War 3. My workaround for this was just watching the what you need to know on YouTube before playing the game. So going into God of War 3, all I watched was YouTube videos, bro. I didn't play any of the stuff that came before, but I've been locked in since then. But you know, that's gonna be a day one cop, brother. And the next thing we finna talk about, bro, the reason you clicked onto this video, leave a like for your boy first. It would be highly appreciated.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Now, Amazon has been developing a God of War TV series for a while now. We knew that they were going to start from God of War 2018, which honestly makes no sense. I feel like they're going to do it like we're going through this adventure with Kratos and his son, and they're going to allude to the fact that he has past sins that he's trying to get over. We'll probably get a bunch of flashbacks and stuff like that, like it's some type of mystery about his past. I feel like something like that doesn't make sense here, because anybody watching the show, most people watching the show know good and damn well about Kratos' past. So you're not really, there's nothing you're going to catch us off guard with. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe a big portion of these people are going to be like the Last of Us crowd. The Last of Us TV show brought a lot of people to the games that don't even play video games. A lot of people watch the show that have never even heard of The Last of Us. I don't know if this is going to be the case. I feel like God of War isn't going to be as like mainstream, like tappable as Last of Us. I don't even know if that makes sense, but like, I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to perform. But bro, off of these first looks, Amazon, I hate to be a hater. Most of the Amazon TV shows that I watch are pretty good, actually. They make some great TV shows. Y'all could have had any image. Y'all could have used any image. I guarantee you there's probably a frame somewhere that looks 10 times better than this with Kratos and Atreus. Why is Kratos taking a shit in the middle of the woods? Why does he look like that? Why is my boy popping a squat? The God of War. Also, I knew a white man was going to be playing Kratos, but why does Kratos just literally look like a white guy? The look of it, the facial expression, I don't even see the thing about this. I don't genuinely think the looks are gonna look awful by the time the show comes out. I just think they used the worst picture possible. And then the little kid, I ain't gonna say too much on him, bro. All I got for that little nigga is he looked like Alvin from the Chipmunks. But honestly, bro, Atreus from the game was a hideous piece of shit. So any kid that's not ugly, they're gonna look fine as Atreus. And honestly, I'm not even that mad at the Atreus look. I just can't imagine this little kid stabbing Thor's son to death. But you know what, bro? Whatever. I will say though that the outfits that they have on, they got them down to a T. It's literally the exact same outfits. It's literally ripped straight out of the game. The outfits on both of them look pretty good. But I just don't really like how they look on them. I saw something online saying that they look like they're cosplaying. I kind of agree. This looks like the kid dragged his father to Comic-Con, and this is how they showed up, bro. For some reason, the actor that's playing Kratos also came out and said, don't believe everything you see after all the backlash from the first look. Bro, Amazon posted it. Prime posted it. This is an official image. You're gonna say that your bosses are lying? At this point, I'd be okay with The Rock and freaking Kevin Hart doing this shit. I'm gonna put pictures up right now of somebody that cosplayed that literally looked better. I understand that like it's hard to find somebody that's as buff as Kratos that's also a good actor, and you rather have a good actor than somebody that looks exactly like Kratos. But it's just like the look, the beard doesn't look super full. I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of how it looks right now. I'm hoping once we really see them moving and in action, it's gonna look better. I have a feeling it is gonna look better, but I just need to see more. Atreus looks like Hezbollah. It's throwing me off real bad. But the last thing I want to talk about, really out of all this news, this is the thing that I'm most excited about. We have rumors of a freaking God of War game for Faye. Now, if you don't know who Faye is, spoilers for the first and second God of War, 2018 and what is it, 2023 at this point, whenever Ragnarok came, I don't know. Faye is Kratos' deceased wife or baby mother, whatever. I don't know if they're married, but she's Atreus' mom. She's the original wielder of the Leviathan axe, the little ice axe that Kratos uses now. And word of mouth in God of War Ragnarok, bro, Faye is like that. I don't know if y'all played the DLC for God of War Ragnarok, but she fought Thor. When you were fighting Thor and he was saying this seems familiar, he was talking about Faye. She fought Thor to a standstill, bro. We got knocked out by Thor the first time we scrapped against him, bro. And I see people online aren't excited about this, and I'm not sure why. Deborah Ann Wolf, I think that's her name. If I said it wrong, I apologize. You know, she from Daredevil. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Karen Page, she's an amazing actress. She had some great scenes in the God of War games too, but she wasn't really there for long because, you know, she's dead. But I feel like this is going to be a really cool, interesting take to see the God of War universe from. I've been seeing a lot of people online saying that they hope a lot of questions get answered too, like in the first God of War game when Kratos was carrying Atreus to what's Baldur's mom's name? I can't remember her name. Freya? We heard the serpent get called and people were saying, oh, maybe we'll find out why that's happening, but I don't know, because at that point Faye's dead. But I've just been seeing a lot of people hope that we get a lot of answers to why things happen. But honestly, bro, I have the utmost faith in this game. I feel like Santa Monica did a great job when they did Atreus' gameplay in Ragnarok, and I was low-key shocked that I even enjoyed that as much as I did. The God of War Trilogy is going to be apparently on a whole new system too, so the combat's going to be completely different. I'm assuming the Faye game is also going to be on this, and it's supposed to get announced this year and come out next year, allegedly. I don't know. I don't know anybody in the industry, bro. I'll just be on Twitter for real. And I'm also seeing that the combat is supposed to lean more towards the likes of Bayonetta and Devil May Cry. Now, if that's true, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be back to like that hack and slash but stylish, you know what I'm saying? Like the old God of War games. And I feel like that would be tough to show Faye using the axe like Kratos used to use the blades, because she, you know, she's a master with the axe, like the axe was made for her. I feel like that's going to be really cool. But honestly, I don't really understand the hate. Faye played a significant role in those games. Honestly, I'm more excited for a Faye spinoff than I am for an Atreus spinoff. I'm just not interested in Atreus in his own game whatsoever, at least not until he's older, and I gotta see how he even is when he's older. But Faye, I could get down with that, dog. But I'm excited for what's to come from the God of War franchise, bro. If y'all are excited for any of these, or if y'all hope any of these include something specific regarding gameplay, regarding story, please let me know down below in the comments. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if y'all made it this far. I really appreciate you sticking around with your boy. But I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace. And I hope nobody gets offended for what I'm about to put on the screen, but I thought this was really hilarious.
I said I'm spinning out the way still, paving in the sun to getting paid still. I'm rolling up a chair like Curry Day still, staying out the way still. She love me cause I'm real, she like to feel real. She kid around as ill as soon as she feel.
I'm not the type that can just grind through a Metroidvania, so